There's a club called Altered Nadeo, and this is the lab where people are cooking up the worst maps in the game, and I have never really checked them all out. So today, we are checking out the Fall 25 100 times booster strength and seeing what this is like. I've heard that this is one of the most diabolical. Now, just so you understand, the checkpoints on the map are replaced with these boosters, and these boosters speed up your car 100 times more than a regular booster. You'd think they're made easier and faster to drive, but they're likely just harder to complete. Like, let me go very slow onto it. And I think we're out of the stadium. So yeah, these are pretty powerful boosters, okay? You don't need all that speed, that's the thing. You don't really... Oh! Wait, I'm him though. Actually, maybe the strategy. Do people really use steering wheels professionally? How does that work being competitive? They do. 2 people out of the... Wait. Top 8 in World Cup use steering wheel. This beats auto time, I'm pretty sure. Despite being a horrible run. Oh, let's go up here. Oh, please don't tell me. Okay, I was gonna say, touching that one might be a bad idea. Am I going for world record? No, but I just want like an okay time, you know, an okay sold. Like, my time right now was, I suppose, a bit too slow. This also feels okay, but it's not great. This could be dangerous. No, it's okay. 5 minutes on the first map, let's see what he did. Zintrix going out here, so he does get the wide setup. Oh, smart. Whoa! What a jump! Peter Griffin! No idea how he stuck this landing. This was an information problem, not a skill problem. Let's go next map. Fall 02 with 100% strength boosters. Zintrix 01 with the record again. Seems to be the god at this. Oh, but this one I know a little bit about because of 1UP, right? The finish... What? The finish is to the right. To the left, so we need to... go something like this and fly to the finish. But you need to make it... over there in 5 seconds. Very to the left. I mean, I can definitely see like 9 for the author time. 5 though? Maybe you climb over the wall. If we learn anything from the previous map, maybe you do this. And then something like that. What if you do the same thing, but you jump onto it sideways, like... Oh! Yeet! Oh! This is close, this is close. Maybe like a 8-second time though. Oh yeah, it's not 1UP. I'm silly, bro. I kept thinking I have to direct finish, but of course I don't. If every map is a yeet, maybe 10 times the booster would be better. Where it's not always yeet across the map. I don't mind yeeting across the map, but just might be a bit repetitive. Virtual, I got the shortcut on 3rd map in weekly shorts. Did you get the record with it? We get my 8-second time like I talked about. 70th in the world. I'm gonna check out Zintrix. He seems to be the GOAT. Just releasing. Steering left all the time. And gets a perfect flight. There will be more yeets. Let's go next map. But I'm starting to pick up on the themes here. 14-second map. Okay, a longer one. 30-second AT. I think I can see why. You need to watch your entry onto the booster. Wow, and they've bounced over and landed back down? Is that it? Could backwards be a play here? Backwards, especially on the last booster, to reduce the speed. I need to be smart now. Let's try to jump. Well, it would be a bit silly if we jump over the boosters that is the theme of the campaign. Would it not? Can I just get a little bit? Just... It's not about the amount of booster you touch. It's about touching the booster. Bro, my ghost is funny though. Wish I could be... Oh! Please. No scam. I have to jump. I have to jump. There is no alternative. You get out of this turn and you have to jump up and hope for the best. I do wonder if for this campaign, if I get too stuck, check out what the records did, because I don't want to be too stuck. This is good. Let me try to jump. Yes! We will finish. Is it alter? It is alter time. Wow, what a challenge. This was difficult to even beat. I might honestly just go for alter times even if they're slow, because I can see why they're slow. Insidious with the world record. There might be different strats here. You can try to say he intended to do that. That did not look intended. What about lace up? This looks more like intended. Oh, yeah, this looks more intended. You see in the bobsleigh here, he's driving with purpose. He wants this type of movement. He wants to angle for the, like, this looks more calculated. This is pretty sick. This I might have been able to do, but I don't know. Nice one. On map 4, 13 seconds. You might not even want this first booster, because you're trying to go. Yeah, you're trying to bounce here somewhere. Could it be that you crash all the way over here? It needs to send you backwards enough though. Okay, for an easy finish, I think I'm gonna slam the sign and land back up there. I'm 35 Virtual. I learned to drive with a phone in my hand. What? But T3 texting, is that when you press like, if you wanted to type a C, you press the 1 button 3 times? Is that what that is? It's the 2 key? I mean, I had it on my first phone. Is it not the 1 key? No, maybe you're right. A, B, C. Huh. No, I trust you guys. I think you're right. Also, we do get a finish. We do get a finish. It's a 26th though. Still middle of the leaderboard. Not an easy one. I do kind of want to hit the fast pass. I mean, I know people are doing this. It's interesting how with anything, right? Until there's a new solution, it's so hard to conceive of it. So if you think about like the phones where you were tapping the keys multiple times, like of course that's convoluted, and having a bunch of buttons, of course that's convoluted. Why can't the screen be the buttons? Like that realization is insane. Just on the same topic, think about keyboard layouts. Basically every standard keyboard is some form of QWERTY, right? With the layout. There's no proof yet that QWERTY makes you slower at typing. But a lot of people will consider it like slightly inefficient, because a lot of the I thought my PB was gonna overtake. A lot of the characters that you use are not centered in the same area. Would you change it? Would you change like the standard keyboard? Maybe it doesn't make sense. Maybe the benefit is not outweighing the logistics of it. We got the fast strat! I am happy. 18th. I did a little something. It was still far from the top, still far from Zintrix, who I'm guessing. Yo, he's such a gamer. Balling bananas. Same thing? No, different. Was he doing what I did? Oh, what a bounce though. Whew. Okay, cool. What a run from Zintrix. 05, 100% boost. 100x boost, I keep saying it wrong. We're going to the left. The finish is all the way to the left. But with how close these records are, I wonder if you just don't even use the... Oh, no. No. How can you have boosters that are 100%... How can you use boosters that are 1,000... How can you use boosters that are 100 times stronger on a map, remove all the checkpoints, and have this be the fastest way? That makes no sense. 10,000% stronger boosters. Alright, this one is very beatable. Is it a jump or do they? Yeah, they do jump. Oh, but they even clip. That's how they get so fast. And then slide the end of it. Wow. Okay, nice. Not gonna spend too much time on that. Do you play arrow keys or WASD? I play arrows. Arrow keys. And I recommend the same for people if you're right-handed, honestly. Map 600 times the booster strength. What if we just crash this corner and bounce up? You're both-handed, what should you do? Whichever one you're faster with. You use for handwriting, maybe. The same hand as you use for handwriting. This is so gonna fly off the map, but I do have to try to get a finish. Before the speed, yeah, the speed strat. You can survive most boosters just by going backwards. Okay. Excellent opportunity to test the theory here. Oh. Yeah. Beautiful. And we get alter time. That was a great piece of advice. Thank you. There is a crazy balance here. I'm not gonna try myself. But let's see the records. I wanna be cool like these people, but God. Bro, oh my God, he almost fell in the hole. Darkwing, the GOAT. People are calling him the GOAT of this campaign. Oh, perfect crash. Whoa, good reaction time with the backwards as well. And somehow, Fosk Uwu IT. No trouble. Just direct it. I'm going next, I'm going next. 6-second map. Sorry, where's the finish? Oh, okay, but this one I understand more at least. The other ones have been a bit like, how on earth? At least here I can get behind the idea. It could be like the... dude, it could be like what I did for the first map. But just better. You'd have to get a small jump so you could angle it. Like... something like that. This will get us an okay time. Not a great time, but an okay one. And then we'll have to watch for the 6-second solution. Funny, you just pitch the car up and then get the yeet. Duh. Okay. I'm honestly happy with that already. We've been spending a long time on some maps. I don't think I can top that. What the hell is 6.7, guys? Start with 6.9 maybe instead. One thing at it, 6.9 first. Wait, what? But that looked so easy. Okay, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. What is 670? Doesn't work. What is 6 seconds and 722 milliseconds? Top corner. Top bins, yeah, nice. 08. The scam map of the campaign, not a downhill. We're flying from this booster, probably into the mountain and over to the finish, which is somewhere there, yeah. Most wicked world record, alright. I mean, the mapper has the world record, Mako. So I'm excited to see it. Oh, wait, this was good though. Okay, don't mess up the landing. We gotta land that way. This reminds me a bit of A12. Can I somehow get like a better bounce from that? Do I have to change the way I hit it? It doesn't matter the amount of it I drive on. Like you touch the booster, you go out here and yeet. Have you been doing those fast construction plus time challenges? Not sure what you mean. Man, this is lame. I'm gonna beat my PB just because of the speed. And we get 18.8. Okay. Can you skip the first corner? Potentially. I don't think it matters too much though. Just need this is what I've been looking for. No! Maybe we do skip the first turn. That's not possible even. Could bug slide? Yeah, but you have so much less speed. Like... Does this win? Oh, it's close. It wins. It was just enough. Okay. Peruzu in 5th. Nosebug! Oh, it is! Yo, sick! And the top 2, Zintrix and Mako. Latest gap in the trees for the most direct line. And less speed, but straight to the finish. It looks simple, but I can assure you it's probably not. Next map. 09. Just gonna ballpark the direction of the finish. The first checkpoint is a little awkwardly placed, I think. Yeah, you want to go there. And then... Sorry, I'm not taking that booster. I think that's also a one shot. But obviously not a great time. We got an 18, like a 10. I think they might honestly nosebug here too. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe it's actually... You fly from this down to the next... Either road or booster, right? Still doesn't fully make sense. But I was thinking from here that you could hit the booster and go across the grass again. But it looks too slow. I mean, look, you land down here 10.8 before I even finish. Could you hit this and bounce that way? So instead of trying what I'm trying, could you somehow redirect, like, your momentum? It's gotta be what they did. We're gonna do the noob strategy here. Ay, ay, ay. Not that fast, not that fast. 26th. Do we do one more small improvement with this and then see? We land around here. Oh, I want to keep speed though. Just something that looks alright, you know? Not too crashy. If this crashes once but has speed, I'll continue. Yeah. That was kind of cool. We will take that. 18th. Alright. Zintrix in 5th. Let's add in the 13-second times. Slow. So they stop and burnout drift to the right exactly before the booster. And that causes them to fly straight sideways? Kind of obvious it was direct? Yeah, of course, but like, how? How do you just get that? What? Genuinely what? So they crash the wall? Oh wow. Did you see that? He crashes the wall and then gets a new activation by the booster. So crash, new activation, and that's the one that sends them. One to redirect and then another to fly. Maybe this is a better way to play this campaign. To like see the tricks first and then try them. Yeah. This one did not look so hard. The other one though looked crazy. It's one of those burnouts where you press brake before accelerate, I think. Yeah. I don't know why that is, but it's a different type of burnout. If you press accelerate before brake, it doesn't work. It's brake before accelerate. What? And then I had to release earlier, but okay. Might be PB. Yay! Okay, nice. Let's go next. Yeah, we can go next now, guys. I just wanted to hit it once. The other trick is harder. I drifted left and then right, and I get stuck in this burnout state that I want to be in. And very lucky tree bounce here. That could have gone badly. Let's check out map 10. They have to bounce just back up behind the start. Maybe you just try to not be too fancy here. Full backwards, too slow, I think. For what the records indicate. Screw it, we're just gonna yeet into the stands. Or this works. And then don't fly out. Would be the plan. Oh, wait. Could it be that, guys? Like, with enough speed? Yeah, some type of climb there and then a good end. It's brain rot campaign. Is it though? I think this is quite fun. Even though I am far from the best 100x player. Please be altered up. Like that was pretty good. I'll take it. Alter time secured. Cray with the 9.6. They do the strategy, but they're not going to the finish. They're going for the booster. Backwards. That's actually funny. The fastest to drive back to the booster. Sleeps all day. Let's take a look. La Palma. And then backwards. Whew. Nice run. Very nice run. Anyway, next map. We have a booster behind us. So why not just go there backwards? Simple. Finish is down here. 9.2. Wait. Maybe you don't even need to. No. Another map, guys, where we're not using the booster because it is faster to just go here. Another map with so much potential for going fast. But the checkpoints removed rule just means that this is the best. Yeah, 8.1 seems still crazy fast. Backwards has a good start. But it doesn't have a good end. Ah, but if you go a little bit wider, okay, I can see it. My last attempt here is gonna be turning around this way. Okay. We get an 8.9. Do they use the booster at all? Backward start. I am vindicated. Okay, phew. I was overcomplicating it with driving down the thing. We can go next. 12. Bro, what a gap. Charles.pig. 7-second world record gap. The only person to hit a shortcut here. Okay, well, the goal should be to make it to this road. If you make it to that road, you win. It looks like quite hard to get out of the start in a good way because that booster sends you to the stratosphere. What if we jump down here? Okay, this could be like a good slow solve, you know? Just the first run. You jump here. Force camera 3, that makes this harder. This should be backwards, I think. Because then you can land on... Where's the block? One moment. Well, that one. And then finish. It's force camera 3 here, guys. I'm sorry about that. And then here. And... Yo, almost top 5. Top 6. First completion. But this is how I think you can get, with a very good run, a 16-second time. And then I don't know for the 8-second guy what he even could have possibly done. I'm not gonna keep going. My first one was actually pretty good. The prediction, 9 seconds, or 8.98, is something to do with this booster. Okay. The other ones with 19 seconds have my strategy. Backwards and yeet up backwards and okay, land down here and jump. Yeah, makes sense. 15 seconds. Same thing, but clip the corner. Aha. Oh, well, okay, not direct finish, but still, he clipped. And Charles, please don't be a forced camera. I want to enjoy this. Here we go. Charles Pig. Does go for that booster. Lines it up. What? Guys, I'm gonna have to download this ghost. So he jumps up, drives backwards, and then hits the booster. Slam. Looks like he's gonna miss, but the... Genuinely. He hits the side of it completely. But with a little bit of rotation, so it barely crosses. Nice. Okay, we're almost halfway. Let's do map 13. You gotta be a little crazy to try that, because it was also forced camera 3. Okay, We got a theory craft. Finish is... Oh, it's actually not far. It's down there. This you got by full skill? I'm not sure I believe it. If this was a skill campaign, I would do far better. You guys got the feeling for the 100x booster. What can I say? I don't, because I would have landed that one. Like if I was pro like you guys, I would have had the die right there. That's on me. Wait, that's 9th. So like 0 people have this other time. This other time's cooked, yeah. Oh no. Okay, I haven't put too much of my my interest in this on the author times, but I do kind of want it. 1196 is strong. It requires the skip without fail. I swear if I'm gonna watch another brain rot, 10,000 try map, I'm gonna crash out. Last time I was here was 1 up campaign, and today's reactor up finish. Bro, am I doing too much brain rot? The thing I've realized with these things is that maybe they don't make for the best streams, but the video format of this where we skip every failed attempt, you know, it's kind of glorious. Am I okay with, like, guys, can we all just pretend my car flew? Look, just a bit more to the right, because then we're done here. I think this replay is not what happened in the run, actually. Didn't my car go more to... I think my car went more to the right. You saw it? You saw it? Yeah, me too, me too. All right. You rocka. No, but they have such a better setup. This is free. Yo, this is free. What? Straight lining it. That looks so much more fun. All right, Medical Man and Darkwing, the only 2 players with 8-second times. Whoa. Does hit the light. Oh my god, Darkwing with the rebound. That looked crazy. Plastic bounce into wall hit into Finn. That's insane. Map 14. Maybe we come back for the author time later. Is this gonna be the burnout? No. I got so excited for a second. Wait, no, but it has to be. Look at this, like a backwards angle burnout. It's beautiful. I just don't understand if the car should be pointed like this or like this when I enter the booster. Whichever one gives me the flight towards the finish. Feels like it's a bit more that way to the right. It would be good if I could just press forward it, but I mean, what has to happen, right, is getting the boost past this and flying with the hill, I'm pretty sure. Opinion on CS2 market crash? I haven't followed it too closely. I had friends who would like buy up a bunch of cobblestone crates way back and just keep them in their inventory and promise like this was going to rise in value, and this is like 2018. I guess the sad thing is for people that just all of a sudden lose, you know, significant portions of their inventory overnight. Guys, do we check out how to do this? Let's learn from the best. Oh my, there is something going on here. Well, he drifts so late. And he just left. Alright, pretend you saw nothing. They're going left to do it. Man, I really think going to the left here gives a good setup. Like, if you just go here and drift left, it looks like we're flying. What are my investments in? Coppers, yeah. One moment. Got an author time to beat here. Sorry about that. There's a wall. No, it's blue. It's fine. Lovely author time. Wow, almost immediately after I made that stunning realization. Virtual, so smart. Proud to be your viewer. Thanks, man. I try to use my intellect for all of my crazy strategies like this. Whoa. Kushim lived in the ancient city of Uruk. He chiseled a math mistake into a tablet. Damn. Bro's homework is remembered in history with a mistake in it. That's unfortunate for him. We get 9th. I think this is good enough. Do we go next? This one is a lot of fun. This is maybe the most fun one yet. Fine, friends. Let's take a look at the records. Whatman and J-Storm. Same exact yeet. Wait. So Whatman ones make sense, but J-Storm is missing the finish angle. Like, you see, this does not align for the finish. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty insane. I'm going next. Number 15 with 100 booster. That finish is in front somewhere here, right? Oh, it's behind. I don't think you want to yeet anywhere backwards. Probably actually would just want to go up the loop if you can. And then with this booster. With this booster, you can again do the jump and setup thing. Oh, that's nice. Wow, wow. It's fun because now there's actually a logic to this, right? Like you can here. Wait, didn't work. Does this not work? It's worked so many times. Could we skip the loop to the right and jump out of it? Yeah, but you wouldn't progress far enough into the map, I'm afraid. Guys, I'm very tempted. Do we check the records before we grind the wrong strategy for a while? I could of course finish the map, but I have a suspicion it's that. I feel like here... Oh. 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 That's what you meant? Bro, I'm sorry. I did not see this loop. I thought you meant the second one. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do, but better. Like, the type of jump I wanted to get, but this makes way more sense. Okay, guys, I gotta see this. If I'm gonna copy it, I need to know what he did. It's just press forward. Oh, it's whoa, 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 way out early. Okay. Ah, because the hill you're bouncing on is curved. Okay, we're flying. And not making it. Another skill map in this campaign, where we can really test our 15,000 hours of Trackmania. Oh, missed the angle. Oh, missed the angle. Any tips for someone who's gonna play their first khaki? Don't get too obsessed about finishing a map on the first day or finishing a map on the second day or something. Like, figure out which maps you want to beat by seeing like clips of someone doing them or finding one yourself you think looks beatable. And then what you want to do is remember it's a very long event. It's a month. We get another author time. This one again by copying the strat, but we have not seen the world record, so let's take a look. Darkwing and Cintrix. Darkwing ahead. Releasing perhaps a bit much. Is that what he meant by throwing it? I think so. It's the new low input strat campaign basically. That landing is crazy though. Cintrix's landing was insane. Alright, map 16. Finish behind here somewhere. No skip. Oh, there might be. I think you can do the start beam overwall thing. But now I'm maybe being too boring. Like, this is a very boring way of beating this map. And... oh wow, I thought I was gonna make it. How am I even gonna... I have to drive backwards, I guess. Unless you can jump here. 11 seconds is so diabolically fast that I don't understand it. Alright, let's try backwards. Oh. So this will work for author time, I think. Not a good time, but it will work. Finish looks so wrong after one block. I know, yeah. Yo, this is fast. I'm an innovator. Don't copy that one though. Can you drive up top? You want the booster, I think. You can skip the... that would be very boring. You don't think I'm getting 11 with this perfect? Maybe you need a different booster, yeah. With backwards, it's a no, but with forwards, I thought yes. With this booster here. Oh, incredible, nice. 19.27, I'm happy with that. This was about as perfect as I could want a run to be on this map. Let's start with the time. Are they doing the same thing? Oh, different climb by skiffs it. He's down here at 7 seconds. Yeah, this climb looked like the fastest one. And then... oh, that is so clean. And this is somehow 1.4 seconds behind Rick and Morty with the world record, who jumps out here, has fragile, heavily fragile, but still gets the bounce. This is so clever. And no one thought to jump her, I think, because of fragile. And then hits the booster in just the right way to fly direct. Insane. Now, I think with this campaign, guys, the most fascinating thing has been the records. Like, regardless of how I drive, there's something really fun to watch. And oh my god, what a setup. Wait, this has to be the best map. Checkpoint 1 is placed just after the reactor, and the finish is in a straight line? Like, what? Virtual, I'm getting sick of the amount of ads. Can people sub? If it's too much ads on Twitch, try YouTube. I don't know which streaming platform has more ads, but they're at least easier to block on YouTube. And it's of course preferable if you don't block ads, but I myself dislike ads a lot in live streamed content. I'm not gonna go for a perfect one here, but I do just want the author time. It's reactor down, but you don't want to be upside down. You want to be flat so you get pulled down. Just go down. Well, I know, but I'm counter steering. I'm stopping this. Look. Here, just if I don't counter steer. Okay, I thought it would be better. You told your friend to get this game and he was dying at the reviews. Steam got kinda destroyed, unfortunately, with the Trackmania reviews. Ubisoft, I think, pulled a bit of a fast one in the description of the game. Basically a demo. It is essentially the free version, yeah. Still get quite a lot in the demo though. I mean, it's not a bad demo, but the game does mostly exist behind the paywall. That's fair to say. But you should still try it, and if you like it, why not? It's $20 a year. It's pretty good. Author time beaten. Let's take a look at the 8.7 Zalkana. Yeah, that's about the flight you want, honestly. Couldn't ask for more. You did try and you can't stop now, but you're talking about it as if I've made you addicted to a substance. 4 second times, by the way. Do they literally just drop on this backwards and insta-fin? Is there any way you can drive backwards, turn around, then you get the up yeet. Yeah. You put the nose up so that you get to the booster, and you see me? You see what we're looking at here? We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get a good direct here, guys. It's enough of watching the good records. It's time to be one of the good record setters. So I think also just waiting with air braking to, like, you're very much so pointed to the sky. That's the way. Like, there. This is a skill map. It's luck, but skill. Willing to call this one skill. Music on point, yeah, it's very, very calm. In anticipation. Whoa. We can improve, but we probably shouldn't. I mean, yeah, it's improvable, but this was stylish. I'll take it. 7th. I think that's my best, second best rank yet. Let's just see straight up Dylan's record. But he didn't even touch the booster. I mean, what? I do think if you can jump far enough, some of those attempts I've had where I stand on the nose directly would be faster. But okay, next map. Jantronics, crazy shortcut player with the record. The finish is up to the right here, we know. 8 seconds, yeah, it's up there. You can't really do the drifting strat. You can drive the loop. I think I'm gonna have to probably do this like close to normal way, which Holy, it's gonna be hard. If you could get like below this line here up top, you could jump pretty far, and then wherever you land, you'd likely find a booster to take you to the next part. I can see that. Wait. Okay, we're gonna fall. And we're alive. We are alive. I'd be happy just to complete this one, looking at the times. Yeah. Yeah. Up left. Heck. Oh, we're dead turtled. Virtual, do you regret saying Hail Satan in your first video playing Trackmania 2020? The what now? I am not a Satanist. I've met Satanists though. Kind of fascinating. But yeah, we're kind of clean with it though. This could be a good campaign in of itself. Just all the maps but backwards if they carry enough speed. Do you make the last jump here? You should. Alright, myself and others with the backwards run. I'm curious if this is also backwards and I got smoked. Say less. Okay. Cray. Same setup as Peruzu. Oh my god. Spamming the horn, knowing it's true, he got Direct Fin. But Jantronics 8.4. I do not understand. Yeah, right. Sure. That's so crazy. That's probably maxed out. It's 100 times the booster strength. You can't get more speed. But how do you get a lower flight than that? That's absurd. Typical Jantronics record. If he decides to hunt the map, it looks like that. Okay, this one I'm curious about because you have engine off. And I'd rather not deal with engine off here. Did the bounce help or hurt this time? Help. He was too low, I think. That's what's crazy about it. And look at this. I think we found the strat. Trackmania Flight Simulator. Yeah, when it works out on maps, it's really beautiful. There have been maps that have been a bit boring, and then there are maps like this where you just go, you know, through the sky. How is Anna doing with what happened to Donya? I mean, she posted a video about it on her channel where I think it's very clear that it is incredibly tough for her. But I do know that the chess world is better because of him. That's what I've heard from everyone I've spoken to in chess. And more than anything, I think people want all the all the abuse to end, basically. You shouldn't have a community where someone can cause so much mental stress to others for no reason. His last year has been incredibly stressful emotionally because of another Grandmaster accusing him of cheating with no proof. That Grandmaster most likely doing so because he lost to this player, Dania, in a match and was too prideful to admit that he's gotten old. What did Kramnik do? His YouTube only has 20k subs. You have to understand that this is not about so much what the average person thinks. It's about what the very best players think. So, and especially a previous world champion. If a previous world champion accuses you of cheating, you might respect them so much that you assume they're not saying this out of they're saying this and you are to respect their view. But yeah, what's like, you want to have fair play, but it's so crazy when this guy has accused just about every prodigy in the game of cheating. Like, from the top of my head, and I'm not even directly involved in chess, I know there's a Ukrainian 14-year-old who played against him in Title Tuesday and won, that he thought was cheating. There is Denis Lasovic has been accused by Kramnik. Hikaru, someone said. There is David Navarra. And no proof of any of them cheating. Just that Kramnik couldn't understand how he lost. I got off the time in the midst of all that, so let's check out the records. I'm guessing it's the same thing, but better. Oh yeah, the other gap, and then early release. I like the commit here. Spamming the horn, it's become culture, it looks like. Anyway, map 21. Not sure if there's a skip already with the first checkpoint. I kind of just want to watch, like, a basic record here to see the path, because I don't wanna spend time just figuring out how to finish the map. That is smart. Now you have stadium car. And then you can do stadium car backwards. Okay. Just can't watch stream? Yeah, no. I'm sorry you're struggling with the ads. Try YouTube if that's better. Thought it was against TOS to say that. I don't know. I'm just giving you my recommendation. If I'm in trouble, then oops. Please make the jump to the wood. Yes, okay. The fun can begin. Now we just gotta not throw by going too fast. I'm so curious about these records though. This is the most complex map yet. I thought for a second that we were actually flying back to the road. So, let's not go too fast. Yeah, it was this corner, okay. And then it's sharp, one down. And a zigzag. Okay, nice. Author time secured. Paruzu is, I'm guessing, the first player to do something different together with Jan and Jan Tronics. What? I have no idea how this worked out, but it did. You have to go backwards, yeah, can't risk forwardsing. You could have... We're seeing two flying cars. Okay, Jan and Jan. They fly all the way over here. With the goal of what? Skipping this boost, you don't want this one. It's about the desert car one. Oh. And you land up here? Is that the goal? What about Yantronics? Where did he land? Wow. Crazy jump. Nice find. I'm guessing this is a Yantronics find. Nice find there. Map 22. We're almost at the end of this campaign, guys. Again, the two Jans with the records. I think you fly already from the first booster here. Surely. This has to be good enough. Maybe you slow down for it. It's gonna take us a bit of the way. Oh my god, 11 seconds. It's actually quite annoying to go for the strategy because wet wheels, you can't release in the air with wet tires. So maybe I should... Why don't I just skip the water, bro? What am I thinking? You're going to the pyramids in 2 weeks? Okay, that's sick. That's sick. Amazing. The advice I've heard is likely don't pay for the camel rides. The experience is not worth the cost. Other than that, have a blast of a time. Bounce on the grass and land on the road? Oh my lord, yes. Okay, we've done it. Another AT. We saw the future there. Okay, let's see. 11 seconds. I mean, they're just gonna fly direct. You can go there. And then you have such a nice angle. Oh lord, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Yantronics is like destroying this latter half of the campaign. Map 23. Almost at the end. We are not going that way. The finish is the other way. I think I'm just gonna reverse off of the start. And we need to find a booster that points the correct way. So yeah. The direction of the booster here matters a lot. This one, every single one of them is wrong. Might just check the records, to be honest. No, I see. I see. You can jump and yeah. This is gonna be the start, I think. Yeah. And then from here... Okay, it's sketchy with that jump. You do have to do it, I think. Okay. Now there shouldn't be any more... Oh, there is one booster to pass. Or? Yeah, it's here. But I was gonna go backwards over it, so we got a clean turnaround. Okay. Survived. Wait, there's a booster down there, be careful. Oh, this is close with AT. Okay, nice. You know what? I'll take that. I'm 9th out of 10. Lampu. Different start. Oh, they do the burnout trick. And then they go mountaineering. Is this the same? No, plastic bounce. Oh, this could have been 13 seconds or something. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, unlucky. But Cray might have it. Cray might have it. Same thing. Just cleaner, yeah. You only did that once on accident? Okay. Nice time. Okay, 24 reactor map. 8 seconds. I mean, okay, I already see this one. I think you can crash, nose up, and just launch. Up to the finish ring. You could also use the reactor. That's more efficient. Your only World Access Companion. Nice, though. Oh. I think I found the strategy. Slam the left wall. How does it feel brain rotting for 3 hours straight? Honestly, okay. This looks very good. I've even skipped the engine off, so this is quite free. Nice. Oy. Okay. We get the author time. We're gonna check out the 9-second runs, because these look like they're in the same ballpark. And then the 8-second runs. They do clip the road, and then they get to the ring. Clutch by Puruzu, honestly. That looked sick. And then Jan and Overkilled. Also clipping, Jan with a tornado. Able to make it, and Overkilled, 801. So fast. Direct flight. But about a second faster than everyone else. Nice. The last map. I forget what this one is again. Ah, it's the one with the, yeah, bobsleigh finish up there. Same procedure. Booster pointing in the direction we want to go. Can we find one? I think this one will do. And you just send it. Is that the best you can do if you land here? And then, I think just, yeah. I'm starting to understand, like, a lot of these maps have either it's fly into the finish directly, or it's fly as far as you can, and then for the last part, drive backwards. I know disgusting amount of Trackmania knowledge because of you without ever playing the game is that normal. Of course. That's just part of the fun. You might know what a backwards long dump is, but you never played Mario 64. Found myself getting better at the game, only playing every few months just by watching. I think you're, like, with Trackmania, if you just know the concepts, if you see a map and you know what you should be doing or thinking about, then you're doing pretty well. Right, so we have a chance at this again. I mean, actually though, the skip saves like nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna start driving backwards from now, I think. If, can I survive that turn? Guys, do we just check the records here? And find one to copy? Cause, bro, this is very tedious to play. I think they do this, but I don't know. I could be trying something completely stupid. Check the Alpha run? Yeah, I was gonna suggest checking that. We don't have to check what first place does. Let's see. Alfie. There is a booster here. I did not see this booster, but that solves every single one of my problems. I think we've been trying the wrong strategy, guys. It's come to my attention that we could have done this a long time ago. This is where I wanted to end up, and guess what? It's even faster than the thing I was trying to do. I'm not touching that booster. Not happening. We're on platform. I need to turn around real quick because... Yeah. Okay. Yo. $44. Nice. Okay, by 1 second we get there. And that is almost all author times in the 100 booster campaign. It was really difficult. I didn't get one of them, but let's check the records now. So of course, the backwards gang is here, but even Porzu with a 28 is here, so maybe they all went here. Looks like they did. This is the best booster. Landing in a bug slide? Holy gamer. Gamer. Absolute gaming. Oh, they skip like this. Smart. Forwards and bounce to finish? Oh, wow. Wait, Jan's one is crazy. What? Crazy, guys. I enjoy this a lot, actually. Unique campaign. Not sure I can see myself... Well, bronze. Not sure I can see myself doing this every campaign, but this was fun. We're gonna check out a lot more of these altered campaigns, so subscribe. Tell me which ones you want to see in the comments as well. I'll try my best to get through the most reasonable ones. The less reasonable, the less likely. But anyway. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.